Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 42 of our Enigmatica 6 Let's Play, where today we are going to wrap up our mob farm here. I think we should be able to finish most of what I want to get done with this. Our biggest issue that we are having right now is that the mob crusher, or slaughter factory, only has a height of 2, and that's it. Blazes, unfortunately, spawn high in this area, and then if they don't have any reason to sink down, which when I had this set up before where they would come down here and everything, I was the target, so they'd come down to me and then get sucked into the vector plates. I was looking at a couple options. We could put fans on the roof that push them down. We could set up like a mechanism teleporter, I think, maybe, where if they go through, they get teleported back down here. I'm not too concerned about it right now. We have a lot of blaze rods. And if we get stuff like Endermen, Endermen are going to go, they're going to spawn and then fall, and then spawn and then fall. So they're not going to be, crazy. So I think we're going to be okay. I'm not terribly too concerned about the, I'm not terribly too concerned about it. So we got our ethereal glass, so we can see what's going on in here. So in theory, this should be a working setup. So if I flip that switch, the room should have went dark, yes, and mobs should start spawning and then getting killed. You can see there, that guy disappeared. And these guys are going to disappear in a second as soon as the slaughter factory runs. Bam. And we now have mobs being killed in our mob farm, and we have resources being generated. Nice. That is exactly what we wanted. That's what we came here for. All this work and effort was for this. However, we need to expand. So let me go ahead and turn this off, because we have plenty of our slime and all that stuff. What we need is, well, we need mob drops. We want drops from this thing. We don't want just slime and stuff. We want a mob crusher. We want to be able to, get mob drops. So what is a mob crusher going to take for us? It's going to take some netherite scraps, which is something that I don't have just yet. Oh, there's a netherite bee. Ooh, we may have to add a netherite bee to our to-do. What other options do we have? Can I break down? Because I got that, like, netherite axe. Can I recover netherite scraps from that? Ancient debris. We need to go find ancient debris. Is now a time for a digital miner? Do we have the capability of making this? We would need to get some atomic alloys, logistical sorter, teleportation core, which would be easily doable. Logistical sorter is good. The robot. We need to get the refined obsidian, but I think this is doable. I forgot that I have to, yeah. This spot is going to annoy me. Whenever I turn that off, I have to remember to do that, or else enemies are going to spawn in there. It is what it is. Anyway, let's head home and clean up our inventory just a hair. Let's put this stuff away. The tattered cloth. Our morphing tool can go back. Range tier 3. And let's get a digital miner going. Not that I can't go find... what was I... the ancient debris? I don't know if I necessarily want to right now. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, a few episodes back, I noticed that we have some chunks of ores that need processed that we did not add to our 3x3, our ore tripler. So let's go ahead and doot, and we're going to see all of that gets dumped in there, and we will now start tripling our osmium and all of that stuff. Okay, so while we're down here, we need to get refined obsidian set up, which is going to be this guy, the final infusing factory. So let's go ahead and get ourselves an iron crafter. And we need refined obsidian. In order to make refined obsidian, we are going to have to put it in a metallurgic infuser with obsidian dust and enriched diamond. Hey, that's you. Oh, so we need an osmium compressor with liquid osmium. or an induction smelter with refined obsidian dust and osmium ingots will also do it. Liquid osmium comes from a purification chamber of osmium ingots into liquid osmium. I'm thinking the induction smelter might be the way to go on this. We're not going to need refined obsidian super often to the point where we need that osmium compressor. What other usages does this have within Mechanism? Yeah, it's a compressor. So it can do refined obsidian and glowstone and refined glowstone. Well, for now, I think we're going to stick with the induction smelter, and then we will automate that at some point. Because for the digital miner, we need enriched obsidian, which is refined obsidian. I need those. Oh, that's just actually the refined obsidian dust anyway, so I don't even need to make the ingots necessarily. Okay, anyway, back to what we were doing. Crafter. Let's get this guy. Let's put this guy here. You there. So you are now set up to go there. Fix our holes. We need to pop back behind our system and remember how I set this thing up. Let's go ahead and get some obsidian dust. The best way to do that, I'm going to assume, is the crusher. The enrichment chamber of obsidian. Okay. So let's do that. Obsidian dust is going to be the enrichment chamber. That's just regular obsidian, correct? Nighttime. We ran out of power, it looks like. That hasn't happened for a while, but we got to remember too, our solar panels is where most of our power is generated from, and it is nighttime, and our ore tripling system takes a lot of power. It's a lot of power for that thing. Okay, so we need our enrichment chamber, basic enriching factory. Bam. So you're going to turn that into obsidian dust, and then you are going to go into an enrichment chamber again. In the diamond one. Okay. Obsidian dust. You go in here, but not you. Just get rid of you. Get rid of you. Shift click to get rid of that, by the way. And this is going to go into the one that does our diamond, which is you. Yes. Okay, so if I say I want a refined obsidian dust, just one, it should, yep, yep. Okay, so we got this then, sweet. And then we need obsidian, enriched obsidian, which is going to be back in the enrichment chamber with this refined obsidian dust. So we need to teach it how to do that. And then that should be all she wrote to get us those booked. Enriched obsidian should be that. And then let's pop back downstairs and put that in there. And let's ask for one. And this should go through the whole process. So it is quick too. Done, done, and we have an enriched obsidian. Sweet. And then this is going to go in here and do that. So let's ask for, let's just ask for 5 of those. The diamond cost is going to be the most expensive part. But we should be okay. We should be okay. There's the 5. No, that wasn't a question mechanism, is it? At all? No? No rewards for that? That's okay. So we got our obsidian cooked. So now we need to work on getting our atomic alloys. So that is going to be a reinforced alloy with the obsidian is going to turn into atomic alloy. So let's go teach the system how to do that. But not with you. I keep clicking the wrong button. You and you are going to be that. And you are going to go into the empty. There should be a infusing. It puts all the infusing factories together. Lovely. Again, I thought there was a way you could name these, but I guess not. No, not you. You. Ignore redstone, filter, shift lock, extract, insert. Yeah, that's all. I know I could have just went upstairs, but... And then an atomic alloy. Let's ask for that. Should craft that. And we should end up with that in just a few moments. So that's going to take care of those. How many of those are we going to end up needing? A total of 3. So let's craft 2 more. We're going to need a teleportation core. 2 of those are just going to require 2 more atomic alloys. And then 2 more atomic alloys. And then that should be all of those that we're going to need. Energy tablets, we're going to need 2 of those. No, we are going to need some refined obsidian. And a personal chest. Let's start crafting all that stuff. All right, refined obsidian. We need 2 ingots of it. So that is refined obsidian dust and an osmium ingot. So let's get refined obsidian dust. And then some osmium ingots. Let's get 2 of those. There's 1. There's 2. And just because I don't want to make the other machine just yet, we'll just do it this way. Honestly, we could upgrade to refined obsidian armor now too, since we have the capability of making it. Put that away, put that away. Okay, so we should be able to make the robot. We just need this personal chest. And the energy tablets. What is this? Oh, we don't have any steel. Oh, I thought I made the energy tablets. I guess not. Okay, so robot is good. The teleportation cores, 1, 2, and logistical sorters. Wow, I did not mean to make a cauldron. I got two click happy. And another one. Now we're good. Almost there. Almost there. Bam. Digital miner. Sweet. So then we're going to need a ender chest of the white variety, which means that we're going to have to make white wool. White dye. Which should just be bone meal. Correct. Yes. And then we have wool. And white dye. Give me some white wool back, please. Thank you. And then an ender chest. Bam, bam. We have this. And we need one of our blazing. Do I have those in my inventory? Yes. How are we doing on power here, buddy? You're back to being full because it's daytime. Need to find out if there's an automated way to make it daytime. So that way we can, you know, not have to worry about nighttime, daytime. Get up the daylight sensor and set it up. Oh, let's not make these guys angry with me. Just put my helmet on here. All right, let's find ourselves a nice little semi-flat area that we can do this on top of this mushroom. Sounds good. Okay, so digital miner, bam, is gonna go there. I believe our ender chest has to go like, oh, here? Or is that an output? I think that's an output, actually. The other one was the power. And then you are power. And this guy should be happy. Good. So we're going to configure him with a new filter. And we're going to look for tag. And let's find ancient debris. And if we... What is it? F3H? I always forget what it is to open up advanced tooltips. Yeah, F3H. You just can't have your menu open. That's what the issue is. Go away. Okay, so if we look at ancient debris, that is forge ores netherite. So if we config a new filter, tag forge ores / netherite, and save it, there we go. We'll see ancient debris, ancient debris. And if we go back here and hit start, it's going to say, hey, look, we got 2. Auto eject, silk touch. So yeah, look, there were 2 ancient debris in this small little area because I did not set it up to mine a very large area. What we want is the radius of, let's say, 32 and a minimum of 0, max of, this is your Y levels. That should be okay. Now if we start, now there's 26 of them. And if I remember correctly, you can also boop, 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 somewhere. Can you? Maybe you can't boop, 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 boop. No tick accelerating of the digital miner? Oh. What kind of fun is that? Where's the block I can tick accelerate? There's got to be a part of it. I guess not. Well, anyway, it's mining. It's doing its thing. It's pulling. It is using 480 RF a tick, which is not even bad at all. This is a very awesome machine. Oh, visuals on. Oh, look, it tells you what your area is. Okay. Anyway, this is a very awesome machine for your mining and everything. Oh, and you can get upgrades in here. Speed upgrades. It does not have efficiency upgrades, though. Keep that in mind. So if you put speed upgrades in here, it's not going to be faster, or it's not going to save energy. And then from here, this can be just smelted up into netherite scrap. Is there any way to... Oh, you can triple it. It looks like we can triple it. Nice. So as soon as this finishes, that should get us about a stack of netherite. And we won't have to worry about that. So we'll just let this run. Man, I really wish there was like... I'm a fan of making things faster. But it's almost done. I know from watching other YouTubers, namely Direwolf, you can tick accelerate this with rats. Rats is not in Enigmatica 6 though, so that is something to keep in mind. If you want to tick accelerate, you cannot do it with in Enigmatica 6. But if the rats mod is installed in whatever pack you want to play on, you can. So yeah, just a heads up. It is nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep before I set this up to triple our netherite scraps. Netherite, or I'm sorry, that is ancient debris. So let's grab one of those. And apologies, this is where my mouse is freaking out again. I have a new one on order. So if we, yeah, what does this need? What was this again? It was the crusher. into dirty netherite scraps. I have that crusher there. Don't I have another crusher here? I do. And then it's crushered and then enriched. I want to automate that like we have here. Well, to be honest, I don't see us getting a whole bunch of this like right now. Doing that would require me to upgrade this whole system. No, don't do that. Oh, actually, that does work. The only problem is it's going to pull into the purifying factor. So if I set up an exporter to export netherite scraps into this machine directly, that would work. I could do that really quick. I don't have any more ancient debris though, so I won't be able to set it up 100% right now. But craft an exporter. Grab a chest. There's the exporter. Helps if I set it up facing the correct direction. We're going to need the chest to be not there. Really? That's where you decided to go, Mr. Chest? We're going to need the chest to go on top of this block. And then get rid of that. Set the exporter up there, and then we'll set it to export the ancient debris next time we get some. And we'll set up a logistical transporter here to pull from that chest. We're going to set it to not connect to that other one. Where is my morphing tool? You are on configurate, yes. Unconnect you, and then you are going to pull from the top. Bam, so now we can set up ancient debris. Whenever we get some more, it should not be an issue. But we got some now, which is what we came there for. That's what that whole shebang was for. Really need to look into that infinity backpack, because that filter on that thing is driving me nuts. Back to what we were doing, and that was our mob crusher, which requires an advanced frame. So let's teach the system how to make an advanced frame. Spelt it wrong, but it still works fine. A simple frame, you know how to make plastic, you know how to make that. You have diamond gears on hand. You do not know how to make diamond gears, so let's teach you how to make that really quick. So diamond gears go here, and dissolution chamber is you. So then if I request a mob crusher, oh, if I request an advanced frame, that's what it is. Advanced frame. Say what now? Say what now? Oh, all that got stuck in there because this doesn't pull out anything. Does this have, no, this doesn't even have XNet or the ability to output items. I'm not going to worry about it right now. It's not anything super duper important. Dump that in the system and advanced frame. Which requires a little bit of pink slime too, by the way. And then we can work on the rest of this stuff for the mob crusher. So the mob crusher is going to need an iron sword. It's going to need 2 books. It's going to need Invar gears. Invar. Do I know how to make Invar? It does not look like I do. Invar would be in the energized smelter of Invar dust, which would be a crusher of Invar. It's going to be the induction smelter for me today, ain't it? Energized smelter. You could teach it the Invar dust route, which is 2 iron and nickel dust, and then I have to teach the system how to make the nickel dust. We may need Invar again in the future, though, so it's not like super big a deal. Iron dust, nickel dust. And then we need to teach it how to make iron dust, iron dust is you. And nickel dust is you. You two go into the crusher. So that makes Invar dust, and then Invar ingots are made in the energized smelter, which we have right here. And so now we can request Invar. Just make a stack of that real quick. And then we can pick up our advanced machine frame and get the quest done. Mob Crusher. Oh, and it could have used gold gears anyway, so it was unnecessary. Well, we have Invar Tot. And a Mob Crusher. With a tier 9 range up. Tier 9 is unnecessary. Let's do tier 5. Let's teach the system how to make a range add-on tier 5. And that should cover that whole area. 9 is excessive, I think. So let's actually request 2 of those. Let those cook really quick. Let's pop downstairs and help the dissolution chamber along. And then we can go out to our area over here, our mob farm. And we can set up the mob crusher, which is this switch, by the way. I should get signs. I don't have any signs in the system. I made signs for my bee farm. Come on, just give me regular planks. These recipes are highly frustrating, by the way. My goodness. It's the everything is inventoried except for, or I mean, it's all. What? No, thank you. Try that again. Mob slaughter. Mob crusher. Anyway, everything's ore dictionaried except for the planks for some reason. Not all the planks are ore dictionary together. It's really quite annoying. So let's pop down here, and this is where our mob crusher is going to go. And I got to do the whole place it facing the correct direction thing. Correct. Okay. Where's the scoria? Let's make it at least match and not waste all of our everything else. Okay, so you are the mob crusher. Let's take this range 9 out and grab our range tier 5, and that should fill this room. Show working area. Yes, okay. And these do not stack. Keep that in mind, so you want to grab another one. And our mob crusher can get this tier 5. You are going to be set to run only with a redstone signal. They're going to produce essence. I forgot about essence. Industrial Foregoing Essence. What are you used for? I know you can make bottles of enchanting. Can be turned into memory essence, so basically experience. Bottles of enchanting and essence bucket. It used to be liquid experience is what this was. And it can be converted, it looks like. Usage of memory essence into a spawner core. Well, sure. Produce essence. We'll see what we end up doing with it. Essence. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So let's pop downstairs and get our mob crusher set up. Just as we have our... Oh, this side. Okay, so we need a connector. And we need a red connector. Network cable. We're going to need an ender chest, which we happen to make one. We'll need another one when we do any more digital mining, but oops. These both look exactly the same. Okay, so that's you. And then the ender chest can go not here. The ender chest can go, I'm trying to keep this like looking nice, but I want access to this. So, because we're gonna have essence that we're gonna have to handle now too. So we're gonna need another ender tank on a, let's say green, green, green. So if we have that there, let's put the ender chest here. Let's get another connector. Not what I want. Just give me a chest. And then give me a connector. Clear that. Give me that. You go not there. Stop that. There we go. Okay. So what we're going to want first off is we're going to want our redstone signal to be set up the same exact way. So we're going to need a logic channel for redstone on channel 6. Whew, we're going to run out of channels, aren't we? At some point. Let's extract and insert power. So that guy's getting power. We're going to need a logic channel for the mechanical dirt to turn on the mechanical dirt when we flip that other switch. We're going to need an items extract. We're going to need a fluids extract. You can hook up another controller to the network too, though, can't you? Oh, I didn't know these were. Well, that's interesting. Okay. You can upgrade your connector, wireless router, controller. Well, let's see where we end up. Okay. So the first things first, we got power for it. Okay. You know what? We could also, yeah, we can do the exact same. We don't need an extra channel for this. We can set this to redstone greater than 15 output on the white, so that if that one turns on, it outputs on the white. And the same thing here. I don't know why I was thinking I need separate channels for those. And if redstone equals 0 on that one, turn the lights on. This one, ooh. One of those switches is always going to be off, which means that the lights are always going to be off. We're going to have to figure out this one with the lights here. But what we're going to want is the mob crusher. We're going to have that be an items, extract, create, and you're going to extract. And you're going to insert into the ender chest. Nothing fancy. Extract items, insert into the ender chest. And then we're going to want another extract here. We're going to want an ender tank. And we need green. A green dye with wool. Bam. And we're going to end up needing 2 of those because we're going to need another one of these ender tanks. Ender tank with the green wool. So this is an experience ender tank. We're going to want another advanced tank, mainly because the way that this processing has been very weird. Where is the advanced fluid tank? I'm not seeing it here. We're gonna need 2 of these. We're gonna need this. Why I made 2 of those, I don't 100% know. But we can set this here with the ender tank here, and we can get 2 more connectors. And that's gonna go there and here. And we're gonna say from the mob crusher, that is items extract, so that is crusher items. And this is gonna be crusher fluids. Crusher fluid extract. Create. So you are going to extract from here, and you're going to insert into this guy. And you're going to have a priority of 10. And then you will insert into this one. You're going to have a priority of -10. Do not remove the channel. And that should be everything that we need to get this running, with a mob slaughter factory and crusher both on demand. So as it stands now, I need to get more ethereal glass so we can see here too. But if I turn on the mob crusher, the lights are still on, which is what I was afraid of. I need to figure out the logic for that. If one of those is on, the other one turns it off. But let's just, you're the slaughter factory. For now, let's just remove that from there. So now the lights should have shut off. Yes, you guys should be... Mechanical dirt should be running, to be honest with you. Unless I didn't set that up on the right channel. Output to the white. Ah. There we go. Now, no. Greater than 15, greater than 15. Turn that on too. On the white, 15. Yeah, that should be working, correct? Oh, looks like our meat feeder is out of meat. Yeah, we're not getting a redstone signal. Turn it off. Turn it on. This guy should have died. What in the world? We are well past our wrapping up point here. This is not working. We are gonna finish this episode. That is that one. Yes. And when that one gets a redstone signal greater than 15, that's my issue. Should be greater than or equal to 15. And this one should be the same. Now are you running? Yes, now they're running. That's all it was. And if we turn, well, we should see items pop in here. Yeah, look, bam. So we have items getting added in. And if we set this to sorting type by last modified? No? Oh, last modified. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it ain't working. Well, or that part's not working. But stuff is showing up in here. That's what mattered. That's what we cared about. We now have a mob farm. We are getting essence in both of these. Essence here, essence here. So we need to set up an essence thing back home. But we now have mobs. So we can set mobs up in that area and farm for mobs. So we're going to set up an essence one. So we'll just go up to the roof there. I'll make another one of these simple black hole tanks, and it'll be the same setup as the other ones. So nothing new there. Missing another brick. I'll take care of that. Anyway, it's wrapping up point. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, if you enjoyed what you watched. I definitely appreciate that as well. And yeah, have a good one.